In this video, we are going to discuss about the coding in digital electronics. So, on completion of this topic, the students will be able to code and problem solve the skills using the creativity, algorithmic, sequential, and computational thinking skills. First one, coding. So, why we go for coding? So, in this coding, when numbers or letters are represented by the specific groups of symbols, it is said that it is said to be a letter or it can be a number that can be encoded. So the group of symbols which we are using is called as code, and the digital data which are represented are stored and transmitted in the form of bits. So this group of bits we called as binary coding, and here this information can be sent over the noisy signal, and it can be there can be any distortion. So this information is coded to facilitate in efficient transmission, error detection, and error correction. Most of the information can be transmitted to the channel. There can be include some kind of noise or distortion. So to rectify this one, we have to send the information based on analyzing the traffics as well as finding out the error detections and error correction. So coding is a process of altering the characteristics of the information, and this can be used for suitable for internet application. So this mainly depends on security requirements, complexity, levels of errors, and need for standardization. And why we go for decoding? This is a process of reconstructing the source information from the received encoded information. So this can be more complex than the coding, and also there is no prior knowledge for coding the scheme such as from the information to the traffic signal. So this combinations can be a bit, that is binary digit 0 or 1, or it can be a group of 4 bits, or it can be a group of 8 bits, or it can be a group of 16 bits. So if it is a 0 or 1, it is a bit, and it is a 4 bits means nimble, it is a 8 bits means byte, and it is a 16 bits means word. So here we have 5 things, that is binary code, BCD code, XS3 code, gray code, and alphanumeric code. So this classification of the codes is, first one is weighted codes, non-weighted codes, reflective codes, sequential code, alphanumeric codes, and error detecting and error correcting nodes. So in the case of weighted nodes, it obey the positional weight principle, and the specified weight which is assigned to each position of the number, that is example binary or BCB codes. Non-weighted codes means it does not obey the positional weight principle, and the positional weights are also not assigned, that is XS3 old code and gray code. So why we are using this one is, it is used in the digital computers based on the binary number system, in which there are only two possible states, either it is off and on. Usually it is symbolized as 0 and 1. So the main types of 5 types of the codes are heuristic, periodic, semantic, symbolic, and culturals. So this gray code is a binary numerical system which is producing between the two consecutive values. And the reflective codes and sequential codes, reflective code is mainly set to have when there is 9 is a complement of the code for 0, is the code for 8 is the complement of for the 1 code for sound. So it is a complement is reversible, it is possible. 6 is complement of code for 3, and code for 5 is a complement for 4. So reflective is desirable when 9's complement has to be found, that is XS3. And sequential codes means a code is said to be sequential when there is a succeeding code is one binary number. Alphanumeric codes, it is designed to represent the numbers as well as the characters also. So here we can find out the error detecting as well as error correction. So when digital data is transmitted from one system to another, there will be finding out some more noise. So this can cause an error in the digital communication. This can be changed from 1 or 0, or 0 to 1, or 1 to 0. So to detect this and correct this error, special type of code should be here, that is we called as parity code or by Hamming code. And in this binary coding, here if you are assigning some items to the information, then there will be a value of bits and the unique words. So in order to find out the values whether it is a correct word or not, we are assigning the parity bit sections or error correction values. So binary code and decimal code, in this code each digit is represented by the 4-bit binary number which is corresponding to the each of LSB and MSB. In the case of digital to BCD means it is conversion of from decimal to binary. So this digital digits from 0 to 9 are converted to BCD exactly the same as way of binary. Possible questions on coding. Why do we need to convert analog signals to digital signals? Thank you.